Updates, guys. So this is Juma Jux's first interview in Kenya, and yes, it's almost like an interrogation because anywhere he goes to, they are asking him similar questions. Like, people are so confused about his relationship and everything, and they said a lot of the things in Kenya in Swahili language, and I know most of my viewers can't understand that language, so I'm going to explain everything that was said in the interview, like everything you need to know and even more, you know, the vibes. So stay connected to the very end as we dive into this interview. But this particular statement that Juma will always make anytime they start asking him this question. I would love you to listen to this because I know you are going to relate to this because he said this one in English language. So yeah, here is it. So yeah, it's a good design, you know. Anytime they start asking him all this kind of question, he will just like say God's design, is God's design, because they will kind of be asking him, you guys just got married, just met her, not quite long you proposed, not quite long you got married, not quite long in a period of a year you did series of wedding parties or parties, you just saw her, you just got married to her. How do you do it? How do you see her and you feel that this is the particular person for me? And he would just like be like, it's God's design, because immediately he saw Priscilla, he was just like, this is my wife, I can't wait for that, I just need to take that move and get married to my wife. So they also used Tanzania to ask him other questions. So they were like, how are you doing it, how do you feel, because we saw a video online, Priscilla treating you, Priscilla giving you a king treatment when you return from London, like she was giving you a spa at home. How do you feel about that? Do you just like came back to, like, you missed that particular one, or what do you miss about your wife? Can you imagine? How can you ask somebody? Anyways, they are fans, so they are curious, they want to know more about them. But he was just like, he did not travel back and come to the wife because of that particular spa. Like, he misses his wife so much, and we all can see that he's glowing. Juma just said that he's glowing, that he's glowing after the marriage, that he has been glowing because the marriage is so amazing. Like, he got married to one of the most beautiful lady, most perfect lady, the one that can calm him, the one that can take care of him, the one that is giving him peace of mind, and that is why he's glowing. I immediately made sure that everybody was started laughing. Oh my god, I was just like, I'm just kidding, because you know there are a lot of single people there. Juma did not want all the single people there to shock, so he did not want to shock them with the love. So they also went ahead to ask him about his plans and everything. He was just like, everything is on God's hand. He just been trying his best to be a perfect gentleman for the wife, and a lot has actually been happening, but in all, he's grateful to God for giving him Priscilla, and both of them have been riding the journey of life together, like for better, for worse, for them, like for richer, for richer. And yes, he said he also said in Swahili that he actually missed the wife so much when he traveled to London. Like, he was like literally missing the wife back to back, like he was just like thinking about the wife. And yes, him saying this, people will be like, are you just supposed to miss her? Let me tell you something, there are some people in this life, they don't actually miss people like that, unless maybe they are twin, they are missing their twin brother, their twin sister. Apart from that, as they are working, they are starting their work, they will start thinking about everybody. Not that they will not be calling home, but you see that kind of feeling, that kind of miss, and you'll be missing people. It's not part of them, but you see that kind of feeling, that kind of strong bondage that you have created around yourself. When you finally fall in love, you'll be so surprised that you that doesn't know how to miss, you'll be missing somebody. So when he was like, when I traveled to London, I was always missing my wife, because he was just saying, I'm missing my wife, I miss her, I can't say go and see, I can't wait to go and see my baby, I can't wait to go and see my baby. And people will be like, this man is pretending, this man is overreacting. How many days have you traveled? When you are in love, you are in love. Like, when you are in love with somebody that love physical touch, and people are always be keeping in touch, any moment like this, if you leave that person for 1 hour, you'll be missing the person. I asked for some comments from some elderly people that have been married for long, and I saw their reply. They were saying that it's actually true, that no matter how old you are, even if you are 50 years or 60 years, if you are so in love with somebody, you will miss that person no matter what that comes. Like, if you travel, you miss that person. Even if you have been in the marriage for years, you will still be missing that person, because most people also feel that it's because the marriage is early, they are still having butterflies in their belly. That is the reason why. People that have been married for like 3 years, people that have been married for like 5 years, people that have been married for 10 years, because they are married to those right people, people, they still have that butterfly in their tummy. They still miss their partner. They can't still wait to meet their partner. They are still looking forward seeing their partner every single time, because the love is mutual, the love is genuine, the love is amazing. And I know on the other hand, Priscilla also loved the man so much, because she did a whole lot when the man arrived in Tanzania. He did a whole lot. Like, he took the spa to his home, to our home. Like, he took care of the man like a baby. And yes, fans are so active online. Even this one that was interviewing him, he will even ask, we have been watching your content, oh, seeing you saw your wife treating you like a king, like giving you spa treatment, how do you feel and all that. So fans are seeing them, fans are loving them, fans are loving their journey. And yes, this is just like the summary of the interview. What just like happened in the interview, it's just him talking about like complimenting the wife, that the wife is so beautiful and he misses her so much when he traveled to UK, where even when he was performing, he was still missing the wife, because he was actually giving the wife a lot of shout out on stage, a lot of video call. And yes, he also said that as well. Another part of the interview, she also said that the marriage is treating him well, like marriage is treating him well. And he jokingly said that he's glowing, and you can see that he's actually glowing, that his marriage is actually making him to glow, though he's actually a joke. So he's actually like love something. He was just like talking about the wife. They were asking him a lot of questions regarding the wife, because they are always asking him questions about the wife, because their love is not explainable. Like, you people just like meet few months, like, and you fall in love, you are married and everything. People are trying to fathom that, but it is what it is. What will be in this life, because a time will be you'll be looking up to somebody that is your partner, but God is preparing another person for you. So people should just like learn from these people that love can come from the most unexpected way. And yes, I love them for them, and hope you have gotten all the interview in detail. Yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Mwah.